And hello and welcome inside the Meaford St. Vincent Community Center, where the Meaford Knights get set to take on the Bradford Rattlers, a game that has featured a Bradford team coming into this one with an 8-game winning streak. As for the Meaford Knights, well, they won the fourth game of 4 in a row over the weekend. Unfortunately, they lost 2 of those middle games. They were bookended by wins against West Nipissing, losses to Ville Marie and Temiskaming last weekend for the Meaford Knights. Here in the arena tonight, we are going to send things down to ice level for a very special ceremony.
Van Dolder's home team and Owen Sound and Collingwood now present your Knights starting lineup. In goal tonight, number 40, Robin Larson. On defense, number 66, Adam Yerichak. And his partner, number 88, Sebastian Legacy. At forward for the Knights tonight, number 16, Cooper Salter. Also at forward tonight, number 44, Connor Hewitt. And at forward, number 95, Riley LaValle. Your Knights starting lineup presented by Van Dolder's home team. Fans, the Knights of Meaford would like to announce that it is with profound sadness and heavy hearts that we must share the passing of one of our own, Ashley Clock. Ashley and her daughters have been part of the Knights family since the inception of the team, as she was one of our first billets and she volunteered at countless events throughout the 10-year history of the team. Throughout the years, Ashley and her family have provided not only a loving home for our players, but relationships and long-term friendships. Our thoughts and our prayers go out to the Clock family and Ashley's many friends. She was one of those truly positive people who was able to find the good in whatever situation she faced and somehow tackle every challenge with a smile. Ashley was generous and always willing to share her love, her insight, and knowledge both with our billets and the community at large. Anyone who knew Ashley Clock knew how much she loved her daughters and her family. And what was truly remarkable was her ability to give even more of her time and more of her energy to her billets and friends that she made in the hockey community and far beyond. We know the Knights family and the community of Meaford will miss Ashley an incredible amount, and we will always be grateful for her incredible support of this team. Ashley Clock, forever a Knight. Fans, we ask that you please rise and observe a moment of silence to remember Ashley Clock. Yes. No, they didn't. Oh, yeah, Council. Yeah. Thank you. Family, thank you for your support of Ashley's family. To launch the proceedings tonight, we will have a ceremonial puck drop. We would ask the captain of the Rattlers and a representative of the leadership group of the Knights of Meaford to please come to the edge of the carpet. Knight fans, please welcome back tonight a Knights alumni, Callum Queenan, who is here to drop the puck and launch the proceedings. Please welcome Callum Queenan. Callum is being joined by Ashley Clock's daughters. Please welcome Adasia and Shantae. A big welcome back and thank you to Callum Queenan, and a special night. We thank Adasia and Shantae for their participation in tonight's game. And now, fans, we ask that you please remain standing as the Meaford Culture Foundation presents our national anthem. Hockey is Canada's national winter sport, and tonight, the Meaford Culture Foundation is pleased to present with O Canada, Chris Sherry.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot in all of command, with glowing heart we rise, our Bruno strong. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
A great rendition of O Canada here inside the Meaford St. Vincent Community Centre, and a wonderful pre-game ceremony for Ashley Clark, who tragically passed away last week, member of the Meaford Knights extended family. The team will wear her initials on the back of their helmets for the rest of this season. Fans in attendance tonight wearing purple ribbons. Members of the teams attended a celebration of life earlier today. We'll start with the starting goaltenders. There you see Oliver Balas. We should probably make a correction. Yes, Oliver Balas starting in net tonight for these Bradford Rattlers. Numbers on Balas. He comes in 7-1-0. Goals against average of 2.77 and a .905 save percentage. He was in goal a few weeks ago when the Bradford Rattlers came away with a 9-4 victory here in Meaford. At the other end, there you see Robin Larson getting set in. Larson comes into tonight's game 4-3-0, sporting a 4.28 goals against average and an .874 save percentage. Joining me tonight for color commentary, we have Brennan Watson, a former member of the Meaford Knights. Brennan, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Brennan, what seasons did you play with the Knights?
I played from 2013 to 2017.
2013 to 2017. Looking forward to your thoughts on this game, Brennan. It's a big one for these Knights, taking on this Rattlers team that has won 8 in a row and outscored their opponents in that stretch, 57-19. We'll see if the Meaford Knights can keep a few out of the back of the net tonight against this hot-scoring Rattlers team. Puck inside the Knight zone. It gets back out to center. Rattlers with it there. Yolosi takes a shot there. Tried to play it back for Godmere. That one didn't go. Salter along the boards. Feels some pressure from Erickson. He gets it out to center. Yolosi checked there by Lavalley. He dumps it in the corner. Puck in behind the goal. Coming away with it. Knights will get it over the line. Polach got dumped there. Gretchen make that Hewitt. He'll head off on a change. Here's a chance right out front. Puck drop there, but Kupak had eyes as big as saucers, but it wasn't able to get there in time. Polach behind the net. Had to take it away. Out it goes. Flanagan knocked it there. Gets into the zone. Henripin. He'll have to skate behind his own net. Henripin tried to dump it out. Got blocked. Held in there by Burns. Knights will get it out to center. Flanagan dumps that one in. Balash comes out behind the goal to play it up the boards. Burns had some trouble with that one. Looking for it was DeMules. He found it. Tried to play it down into the zone. Got blocked, but there it is now for Kupak, who gives chase behind the goal. Puck poked away. Now Polach with it. His shot, that went wide. Held into the line. Calvert gets, there's a chance side of the goal. Racing for it. It's Polish. He got it back. Calvert gets, had it poked past him. Here's Levitsky. Top scorer for the Rattlers. Levitsky a drive. That one went high and wide. Goaltender Larson might have got a blocker on that. Calvert gets behind the goal. Backhands it ahead for Polish. Plays it up there and away to the races they go now. Coming in over the line, there's a chance. Siebert was looking for it. Couldn't find it. Had Lindblom with him. Back the other way. Wado's going to pick this one up. Puck played off the boards. Intended for Siebert. Missed him. McCarthy. He's got it at center. Had to go off the stick. Siebert picks it up. A big hit there. Looked like Lavalley got dumped. Like that Calvert gets. And we get a whistle here. Interference is going to be the call. And we'll have a Meaford Knight in the box for 2 or less with 17:33 remaining in the first. So the Rattlers get a power play opportunity here. Taking the draw, that's Biggs. He won it back. Rattlers get in the corner. Puck at the line, held in there by Biggs. He moves in now. Puck shot through the slot. Play back for Eriksson on the point. Eriksson got it across. There's a shot. That one got through. Levitsky got it in the corner. Godmer now gets some trouble from DeMules. Godmer centers it there. They score! Burns on the doorstep. One times that one right past the goaltender Larson. It's a power play goal, and the Rattlers jump out ahead. Take a look at it on the replay here. Godmer manages to get away from DeMules. You see the perfect pass right there in the slot. Nobody around him as they were able to bury that one. Knights looking to respond here. Knights get it up to the line. Juracek played it there. Proto, his shot right on the goal, and the goaltender did not like Big skating by. A little extra shot towards him. Officials got the arm in the air. We're going to get a slashing call here. Courteau's going to change up. This one's going to go, I'm pretty sure, against Bradford here. Skripnik's going to serve it. This is the penalty off the goaltender. That was Balash who took an extra shot at Biggs as he skated by. Not sure if there was maybe something left over from the game a couple weeks ago, but in either case, the Knights are on the power play. Puck back on the point to Flanagan. Flanagan lighted up the boards there. Juracek couldn't try to get it out to center. Gets blocked and shot down the ice. Larson's out to stop it there. Left it off for Flanagan. With some speed now. Oh, wow, this is a lot of speed for Wado, who has it knocked off his check there. Rozkov was sharp on that one. Stood the line. Flanagan plays it back. Oh, and here's some trouble the other way as Baxter comes in. Baxter with it. Went to the forehand, and what a big pad save there by Larson. That short-handed scoring chance there from Musi. Puck played up the ice. It's tipped in. Polish in there first. He's digging for it. He finds it. Polish kicks it up. Trying to make a play happen. Played behind the goal. Centering feed was blocked. That was Kupek in the corner there. Kupek has it again. Takes a shot. Big check there for Wado coming in to help. Flanagan calling for it on the point. He'll get it. Flanagan a shot. That one gloved down by the goaltender Balash. Looked like there was some traffic out front, but he saw it all the way. 46 seconds left on this power play. Take another look at this Chance for Musey. Picks up that gift there, and look at that save. Larson getting the toe out. Speaking of Larson, here he is leaving it there for Lenz. Puck played up the boards. Biggs was looking for it, but it's turned back by McCarthy. Lavalley now. He's got some speed through center. Here's Lavalley. Gets through one man. Lavalley breaking in. He got a shot off, but Balash got a piece of it, it looked like. Nice end-to-end rush there for Riley Lavalley. Lavalley along the boards. Fighting two members of the Rattlers for it there. They'll get it out to center. That's pretty much going to do it in this Meaford power play. Larson tapping his stick on the ice to let his teammates know that Bradford's back to full strength. Biggs the other way now. Takes a shot there from Roscoff. Puck backhanded out to center. Lenz is there to collect it. He'll play it up now. It's Lindblom over the line. Lindblom to Lavalley. That one just missed. Back to center it goes. Flanagan gets it off the boards. Picked up there by Witowski. Witowski with it now. He's got some speed. Witowski breaks in. Holds. Takes a look. Finds the point. Knights get it back though. Flanagan out to center. He'll dump it in. Flanagan finishes the check behind the goal. Knights get some fresh legs out, and one of them is Kupek. Kupek's out there now, causing some trouble. Puck knocked back. It's Henripin getting it over to Flanagan. Flanagan, he'll dump it a little too high, though. It hits one of the rafters here at the Meaford St. Vincent Community Center, and that will result in a stoppage of play with 13:34 remaining. Brendan, obviously, when you face a team like this that's coming with an 8-game winning streak, they're second in the division right now. It's a big measuring stick for a team. How did you prepare for games like this when you were a member of the Knights? Was there anything extra that went into them?
No, not really. It was just, come to the rink every day to play and be ready to go. And, I prepared myself the same way as I would any other night. So I think they should be doing the same and just be coming to the rink ready to go.
Doesn't matter if you're playing the last place team or the first place team. It's the same every time.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same outcome you're looking for, and I think the boys should be preparing themselves the same way every night.
Puck inside the Bradford zone now. Skripnik picks it up along the sideboards. Got it out to center there. Musey just missed it, but Skripnik gets it again. Skripnik sends Musey. Musey backhander. Kept out. How did he keep it out? Larson must have deflected it, reaching behind him. I'm not sure what happened there. We may have seen the save of the year.
Wow.
Skripnik here, you see he manages to send Musey. Musey's got lots of room. I don't know how this puck stayed out. Unbelievable save, if in fact Larson was able to reach back with his stick and hit that puck.
Looks like he got it with the paddle there.
Wow. Well, big saves tend to change momentum. We'll see if it does it here. Almost a quick shot off the face-off. Siebert now racing in. That was Calvert Getz. He just missed. Puck back out to center. Musey with it. Still probably wondering how he didn't bury that one. Lenz has it. Plays it ahead. Here comes Lindblom. His shot right on. And Balash will cover and hold on with 12:36 remaining in the first. Take a look at the North Division standings. Ville Marie, of course, on top, 13-3. They have been a strong opponent this year. Bradford, tonight's opponent, right in behind them, 11-1. Coming in with an 8-game losing streak. And then Bancroft, way down at the bottom of those North Division standings, having a bit of a tough season. Puck down the ice, Legacy. He's after it. Had to be quick, though. Had him in right on him. Knights looking to gain control. Juracek plays it ahead there. That is Lindblom. Had it knocked off his stick. Waito picked it up. Waito to Legacy. Legacy got it up to center. Siebert had some trouble with it there. Knights managed to get it in the zone for Baxter of the Rattlers. He whips it around the boards. Waito applies some pressure there. Knights will fire it back down the ice. Some fresh replacements out there for them. Bradford just trying to get it through the neutral zone. They will with this pass, though. Racing in now. Here's a chance with Towski. Can't get a shot off. Centers it there. Alone in the slot. That was Godmere. Wasn't able to make anything happen with it, though. Back the other way now. Lavalley with some speed. Gets around one man. Lavalley puts on the brakes, looks for help. It's 4-on-1. He's still digging away at it, and he looks like he might draw a penalty here. Maybe not. Looked like he caught a high stick, but nothing from the officials. Back the other way, now it's Godmere. Godmere, a shot. Save made. Shoulder save by Larson. Puck goes up and out of play, and that will bring a whistle with 11:07 remaining. Rattlers on top, 1-0. Face-off to come to the right of the goaltender, Larson. Musy's going to take this draw for Bradford. Off the draw. Levitsky's got it, picked it up. Here's Levitsky trying to walk in. That was read well by Polish, who knocked it off his stick. Palma keeps it alive at the line, but it's quickly picked up and fired down the ice. That's going to be an icing call against Meaford. Brennan, in your post-playing career as a member of the Meaford Knights, have you gotten into coaching? Have you? What's been going on these last few years for you?
I've done a little bit of coaching with some of the young kids doing AAA, and I've done a little bit of senior hockey as well, playing for Shallow Lake as well as Milverton.
And are you currently playing senior hockey this season?
Yep, I'm playing for the Milverton four-wheel drives this year.
There's Levitsky over the line, the shot that goes wide. And how's the team doing this year in the senior leagues?
We're doing all right. Still picking up a few extra pieces. But, we're coming to the rink every day to play and playing the way we need to in this league.
Bradford's got it in the corner. Levitsky to Burns. Burns tried to play behind the goal there. Comes it to Baxter. Baxter. He's got it now. Spinning there is Musy. Musy take that shot again. Still has control though. Musy played it off the boards, kicked it up to his stick. Musy winds. That one just gets through. Diving for it was Larson. Managed to keep it out. And back the other way come the Knights. Down the line now is Polish. Lost it right there at the blue line. It's turned back now, and this is Burns down the left wing. Burns tried to center it there. Knocked away by Juracek. Kupek over center with some speed. Kupek tried to feed that one through. Broken up, though, by the Rattlers. Legacy collects it at the line. Juracek. This is Waito up to Juracek. A pass intended for him goes up and out of play, and that will stop things with 9:26. I'd like to say a big thank you to Amici's here in Meaford for once again providing the crew meal for us here at Rogers TV. If you're ever feeling hungry and looking for the best pizza in Meaford, call 519-538-6805. Skripnik with it now for the Rattlers in over the Meaford line. Skripnik looks, centered that one, went by everybody. Oh, big hit there, McCarthy. Threw one on Croteau, but none the worse for wear after that one. Biggs with it now. Tried to get that one across for Croteau. He missed it. Juracek into the corner. Rattlers change up. Juracek, oh, he gives it away. There's a chance at the side of the goal, and a save by Larson. Had to be quick there, right off of Godmer. Godmer has it again. His shot, that one didn't get through. Godmer missed it. Roscoff now got it. There's a point shot. That one stopped by Larson. Reaches out, makes the save, loose in the slot. Godmer has it again. Godmer walks in, fires, and that one high and wide. Out of play it goes as Larson continues to look solid in that Meaford net. Always going to be a good feeling, Brendan, when you look back and you see your goaltender making big saves like that.
Yeah, he's having a great game tonight.
Now you see that scramble in the crease there. Meaford coming out on top. Bounces definitely going their way so far in this game. Puck off the boards. It'll be picked up by Meaford. Siebert. Roscoff raced in. Kept that one alive. Musey at the line. There's Roscoff again. Now Siebert gets sprung. It'll be Siebert. One-on-one. Can he get around? He gets a shot off and a save made by the goaltender. There's a centering feed. And again, Balash had to be sharp as he put it right on goal. Levitsky now back the other way. Levitsky played it down low. There's a chance. There's a shot. That goes wide by Levitsky. Puck held in at the line. Walking in with it. Yalusi. Larson behind his goal. Played it to Flanagan. Over to Wado. Wado looking for a long pass. Tried to spring Lindblom, but he couldn't handle it. Oh, Lindblom nearly caused a turnover there. Here's a chance. Rattlers. Oh, a big hit. That was Lavely walking right into the McCarthy cross check. Calvert gets the other end. We've had some good speed back and forth, some good rushes in the last few minutes of play. Puck turned back now by Roy. He's over the line. Make that Wah, I should say. Oh, big hit there on Wah. May his memory be a blessing. Lavely back the other way. Trying to find a loose puck in the corner. He's got some help there from Hewitt. Puck pops loose. Wah fired ahead. Skripnik. He'll dump and change on this one. Puck inside the Meaford zone. Ericsson's digging for it for the Rattlers. It's knocked out to center by the Knights. Salter tried to pick that one. Missed it. Here's a lead pass. Wah is through. Centers it there. Chance for shot. Scores! Godmere! Right in the slot. Picked up that pass from behind the goal and makes it 2-0 for the Bradford Rattlers.
Definitely not the start Meaford wanted.
Definitely not, especially after some pretty good scoring chances at both ends of the ice here. I think that's Larson was probably thinking that pass was going to go a little bit further than it did. It found Godmere in the slot. 2-0 now with 6:25 remaining. Again, Knights looking to see if they can quickly answer here. As Eriksson walks over the line, he lost it. Eriksson picks it up. Eriksson trying to walk in, got a shot off. Stopped both by Larson. Knights trying to dig for it along the half boards. Godmere spins and fires. Larson had to be sharp. Eriksson was right there. Kupek now, he'll backhand it out to center. He's trying to find Demules. Demules is going to likely win this foot race. Demules pins it there, looks for help. Kupek's in. Digging for it. Rattlers will come away with it. Puck out to center. Godmere missed that one. Back for Witowski. Over the line. Busey a shot right on, and Larson the save. Right at the top of his crease to stop that one with 5:20 remaining. Shot of the Meaford bench there. Any predictions on what they might be telling these players during the first intermission, Brennan?
You know, just be ready to come out in the second. I think they came out a little sluggish and they took it for granted, and I think they're going to realize real quick that they got to come to play.
Well, the good news is they got a goaltender that came to play tonight, and that's usually pretty easy to rally a team around. Puck off the boards, back out to center it goes. Palma there. Checked by Henripin. Lavely played it ahead. Hewitt after it. Stopped at the line. Pass intended for Palma, but he fell at the line. Burns the other way now. Burns walks in. Backhander save made by Larson. Oh, what a quick save with that glove hand. And then immediately covered up the rebound. Larson continuing to be sharp here with 4:48 left. We'll take another look at this. See the collision just inside the line. Picking up is Burns. Burns makes the extra move with the backhand there, and Larson was just super sharp on that one. Off the face-off, puck goes out to center. Oh, bit of a miscommunication there for Suda. He's got to be quick to get back. Down the ice it goes. Lenz played it off the boards. It'll be picked up there by Biggs for the Knights. He backhands it and looked like it might have gone up into his own bench, so that will, of course, result in a stop. Get the face-off down to the left of Larson, who quickly had to make his way to the bench there for some fresh water. He's good to go. Getting lots of work in this first period of play. Off the face-off. So the Rattlers, McCarthy plays it back for Baxter. Baxter, a shot right on, and a save made by Larson. Loose puck cleared down the ice. Foot race here with Biggs, but the officials aren't going to let that play out. They'll whistle that for the icing, and we'll bring it back down to the Meaford zone. Very full building here in Meaford tonight as the community comes together. Great hockey town. McCarthy will take the draw. Off the faceoff. Ooh, dump there was Croteau. Baxter on the point. Baxter's shot. That's kicked out by the goaltender Larson. Baxter knocked down there. Skripnik, he takes a shot. That went wide. Lenz behind the goal. Plays it up for Biggs. Biggs takes a shot. Couldn't get it out, though. Lenz in the corner. He'll backhand it to the opposite corner. Finds Croteau. Not sure that he was expecting it, but either way, the Knights are able to get it out to center. Biggs will backhand it there. Oh, did not get all the way down the ice, as they'll have to make that line change a little faster. Baxter, cross ice feed there. Rattlers managed to get it in the zone. Some speed there for Witkowski. Lindblom played it back. Takes the return feed. Lindblom is going to go. Lindblom through center. Had it knocked off his stick. Out it goes back to center again. Eriksson tries to send Godmere. Godmere's got it, but he got checked along the boards and lost it. Puck at center. Lindblom tried to make a play happen with that backhander. Didn't work. Eriksson now. Eriksson walks in, scores! Oh, Eriksson quickly moved the puck up to the forehand and launched a rocket at the goal. Beats Larson and makes it 3-0 for the Bradford Rattlers. That was a little unexpected, I think. See if we can pick it up on the replay. Just lots of traffic in that neutral zone. Little confusion. Eriksson just snaps one. And that finds the back of the net. Sometimes it's never a bad idea just to take a shot. And in that case, it paid off for him. 3-0, the Rattlers lead. And Brendan, I would not want to be in that Meaford dressing room anymore.
No, I wouldn't either. Sometimes when you give guys a little bit too much room like that, they capitalize on it, and that's exactly what they did.
Kolash will backhand it in here with about 2.5 remaining in the first. And Rippin, a shot from the point. Hit some traffic out front and deflected. Rattlers trying to get it out to center. They will now. Musey there, but Flanagan found that first. And Rippin, oops, just a bit of a misplay on that one. Knights still have it and taken down there. A little bit of a late shot on Polish. And the officials very quick to call that one. Up until, well, at least last Thursday's home game, Adam Polish had still been wearing that cage. Gets the visor out, and I'm not sure if this is his first game with the visor, but it looks like he's already cut open. We'll see if that factors on the penalty or not. It'll be Baxter going to the box. We'll wait for the official from Fred Wallace, the arena announcer here in Meaford tonight. Refs have had a quick discussion about this one. And, well, now they've got the board set up. 5-minute major is what they're going to call on this. and an additional 2. So this is going to be a 5-on-3 for the Meaford Knights. If you wanted an opportunity to get back in this hockey game, it has just been served up to you. And we'll see if they can take advantage of it here with 2:08 remaining in this opening period. Knights are on the attack. Juracek holds it in, walks in the top of the circle. His shot got blocked. Kupek in the corner. Back to Juracek. On the point it goes. Juracek return feed. Juracek, side of the goal. Kupek trying to make something happen. Not a lot of real estate there. He's trying to play it back on the point, but now he's got it. Here's Kupek walking out. Kupek, a shot. Save is made. The goaltender, Balash, holds on as Kupek walked out from the corner and tried to find just anything. Couldn't catch a goal there. We'll see it again on the replay here as Kupek walks out. You see, he just tries to jam it in there. That was a wall of Balash in the way. So again, a 5-on-3. That'll be 2 or less for the 5-on-3, but that 5-minute major, that will stay. Juracek plays it over on the point. Flanagan had a bit of trouble with it there, but he recovers nicely. Waito walked in, finds Kupek, side of the goal. Kupek centers again. That one couldn't go. Waito now on the point. Juracek looking for a shooting lane, finds Waito instead. Waito centers it there. That one, nothing doing. They'll regroup. Flanagan on the point. His shot. That got blocked. That's going to come out. Bradford changes at least one penalty killer. Same 5 Knights on the ice here. Juracek tried to feed that one for Polish. Puck whipped around the boards. That'll be the first clearing for the Rattlers on this penalty kill. Juracek got it ahead. Here's Polish. He drew the penalty. He'll play it back. Juracek down to Kupek. Kupek has some trouble. Plays it back to Juracek on the point. Over to Flanagan. Flanagan, a shot. There's a chance. Under the goal. Kupek! Oh, he tried to get it to his forehand. He just missed. Racing in now. Polish. Polish walks out. Polish, a shot. Save is made. Milosh! Puck held in by Flanagan. Flanagan finds a man. Juracek. Circle. Shot. Rebound. They can't find it. Kupek was looking for it. Still 17 seconds in the period. All kinds of scoring chances. Flanagan holds it in. Can they hold the line? Yes. Juracek holds it to Waito. Waito, a shot. Rebound. They clear it. And that will likely do it for the period as the puck is shot back down the ice. There's the whistle. There is the buzzer. When we return, the Meaford Knights will still be on the power play for 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Still left over from that 5-minute major. Not the result that the Knights wanted in this first period. They trail the Bradford Rattlers by a score of 3-0. You're watching Meaford Knights hockey on Rogers TV.
Lovely viewers, it's your host of On the Couch, Antoine El Hashim, reminding you to tune in for every episode of Season 9 of the longest running and most loved local queer talk show on Rogers TV. Check it out.
This holiday season, fall in love with Very Merry Movies on City TV.
There's no better time to take a leap of faith than Christmas.
Grab your hot chocolate.
Thank you.
And get ready to snuggle up.
Stay in our pajamas and watch movies all day.
With your new festive favorites.
You're late.
Or maybe I'm right on time.
Make it the most wonderful time of the year with all new Very Merry Movies. Wednesday, 8/7 Central on City TV. Or stream on City TV Plus, the app, or citytv.com.
Your mouth can do a lot of amazing things. And your mouth can save a life.
Hi, I'm Tom Wong. I'm just one of close to 1,000 Canadians in search of a stem cell match. We need your help.
A simple swab is all you need to register on the National Stem Cell Database. You could be the one to save a life. Find the hero in you.
Don't forget to tune in to Grey County Life on Rogers TV next week.
We're going to speak with Megan Switzer from the Heritage Place Shopping Center.
And welcome inside the Meaford St. Vincent Community Center for the second period of play. The Bradford Rattlers lead the Meaford Knights by a score of 3-0. J.C. Coots alongside Brendan Watson. And Brendan, you're a former player of the Meaford Knights. Obviously, this was not the way that they wanted the first period of play to go here tonight. In your opinion, Brendan, what needs to happen for the Knights to get back into this game?
You know, I think they need to come out flying here. They need to play a little bit more physical. Just beat the battles with the puck any chance they can.
One thing to watch for Bradford might be a bit of a short bench. 3 full lines, that's what they came to town with here tonight. They are a good hockey team, there's no question about that. Second place right now in the North Division, but will they have the legs to skate the entire game against the Meaford Knights? That might be something that the Knights can look forward to. Otherwise, right now, they have that power play. This is the remnants of a 5-minute major, 2:40 on the clock here as they skate 5-on-4 to start this second period. Puck up the boards as the Rattlers come away with it. This is Godmer, 2-on-1 with Erickson. Godmer, a shot, wires that high and wide. That'll get a whistle as it went out of play, and a short-handed chance there for the Rattlers to start the second. Knights will have to regroup with a face-off coming in their own zone here. It'll be to the left of Larson, who despite the score made some big saves for the Meaford Knights, including what might have been the save of the year earlier in that first period. Lenz with it off the draw. Gets the return feed behind his own goal. Lenz carries it over the line. Through center now. Lenz gets into the Bradford zone, had it knocked off his stick. Erickson at center was looking for it. Lavallee will dump it ahead. Puck picked up though, fired all the way down the ice. Lindblom reached for it there, wasn't able to grab it. 2 minutes left on this power play. Lenz now has it through center. Tried to play it around Roscoe. Got blocked at the line. Sent back for Lindblom. Lindblom now picks up some speed. Dropped it off there. And it was quickly broken up and fired back out to center. Lenz again from his own zone. Sent that one up for Biggs. Biggs will backhand it across the line. Puck picked up and fired back down the ice. Knights not able to get anything going here so far. Here's something. Back the other way. Salter. Save is made. Balash was sharp on that breakaway. It's picked up and fired back. Waito will get it. Now a minute on this power play for the Knights. Polish comes over the line. Polish fed it through. Didn't find anybody. Back behind the goal. Waito plays it out on the point. Yurichuk to Waito. Down to Flanagan. Couldn't handle that. He'll pick it up on the boards. Intended there for Waito. Make that Kupek missed. Polish behind the goal. Played it out. Waito made a move there. Out in the slot it goes. Polish a shot. Made a save there. That was Balash. And the rebound quickly picked up and thrown down the ice. Out to play it now. Larson, he's got to be sharp, and he was. Kupek picks it up at center. And an icing call results here. That will bring this all the way back down to the Meaford zone. 14 seconds remain on that initial power play. 17:22 remaining in the period. And Brendan, that's got to be frustrating when your power play really doesn't actually get set up. Things like that, I'm sure you'll hear from the special teams coach.
100%. You know, when you have those opportunities, you definitely got to capitalize.
Waito now has it off the boards. You saw Larson hit his stick on the ice to let them know that the penalty had expired. It's Polish at the blue line trying to make a move there. It's picked up by Levitsky. Ahead for Godmer. He won't get there in time. Calvert Getz played it back. At center, this is Kupek now. He turns and takes a hit. Played it into the zone. Roscoe behind his goal, sees Kupek there, but he can't get it out. It's held in by Waito. Erickson behind the goal. He'll play it off the boards. Levitsky, the leading scorer for the Rattlers, up to Eriksson. Here's Eriksson over the line. Eriksson does the wraparound. That doesn't get through. Not sure if Larson got it or the post did, but it stayed out. At the line, Yolosi played it up. Juracek pins his man, Godmer, but Godmer comes away with it. Godmer, there, spins and fires. That went wide. Another shot, that doesn't quite get through. Waito's got it there. Tried to play it out, but it was quickly picked up by Godmer, and that's going to be an offside right on the line there. Linesman was sharp on that, and actually the official now pointing at the bench. We might have maybe a too many men penalty here. Well, maybe not. Everything resolved as the faceoff will come outside the Knights line. McCarthy in to take the draw. Rattlers win it back. Puck up there for Waugh. Had some trouble with it. Quickly in now is Lowe. Rattlers regroup, get it out to Waugh. He comes in down the right side. Waugh takes a shot there from Henripin. Croteau on the point, tried to get it out. It's held in. Skripnik in the corner. Tried to play it back, took a hit there from Croteau. There's a shot right through. Larson went off the post. Larson was falling, but the post got his back. There's Flanagan now through center. He'll dump it into the corner. Biggs is in there after it. Has to take on a couple Rattlers, but he's got it at the side of the goal. Biggs a backhander. Save is made. Goaltender Balash, and the official steps in with the arm up. A penalty is coming here. And I think this might be going against the Rattlers. Let's see who heads off. It's going to be Palma. So the Knights get another chance on the power play. Faceoff will be to the right of the goaltender Balash, who's been perfect so far tonight. See if the Knights can throw something at him he hasn't seen yet. Balash will take the draw. He's got Waito, Flanagan's out there, Juracek, and Kupek. There's a quick shot. That was Juracek stepping into one. We get a whistle here to stop. Quick scoring chance, just 6 seconds into that power play opportunity for the Knights.
The Knights are now on a 3-7-5 power play.
Off the draw, Pulesh was played back on the wing there for Kupek. Kupek playing the point on this power play. Pulesh fends off a check. Again, trying to keep that puck alive. Juracek was able to hold it in the line. It'll come out to center now. Oh, here's Witowski away. Witowski in. Save is made by Larson. Sharp on that short-handed break was Larson. Knights will see if they can get a rush here. Juracek over the line. He'll dump it around the boards. Polish races in. Can't get there first, but it's held at the line by Flanagan. Now Musey carries it out. Musey with some speed, trying to make a move there at the line. Juracek's got some trouble from Witowski. Kupek now. He'll lead this one for the Knights. Over the line, Kupek. Lost control, though, had it knocked off his stick. Rattlers get it the length of the ice. About 45 remaining on that power play clock for the Knights. They'll try this one again. Pass there, Juracek plays it back for Polesh. He had some trouble handling it. He'll fire it around the boards. Kupek's in there. Kupek in the corner. To Biggs. Out to Polesh. His shot. Quick save made there by Balash, who had to be sharp as he got that one-timer off. Puck at the line. Oh, Lands just misplayed that one a little bit. That'll bring them back out to center. Kupek gets in a battle for it there. Kupek knocked off it by Suda. Knocks a stick out of his hands. Lenz now fires that one in. That'll do it for the Knights power play. Puck inside the line. Lenz was racing in, but Kirschmeyer quickly picked it up. Puck out to center. That's Lavalley. He's got Lindblom with him. Lindblom played it up there, intended for Hewitt. Hewitt digs. Oh, he falls. There's a backhander. Lavalley got it on goal, and Balash quickly gloved that one down with 12:39 remaining. Knights unable to capitalize on a couple power plays here to start the second. Still trailing 3-0. And Brendan Alaska, you get to see a lot of very talented players, I'm sure, in your career, whether they be teammates, whether they be players that you're coaching. Who are some of the, in your mind, some of the bright lights on this Knights roster, some players to watch?
A guy that I'm definitely a fan of is Declan Flanagan. He's a guy who comes to play every night, and he's fairly consistent.
And that was Declan Flanagan keeping the winger to the outside there and executing that one perfectly. Here's Eriksson with it, walking in. Eriksson gets a shot off. That goes wide over the net. Godmer, he tried to play it through there. It was blocked. Now with it is Eriksson. Eriksson goes to the forehand. Stop made. Another save made. Two quick ones there for Larson. Rebound cleared into the Bradford bench. So we'll get a stop as Larson continues to look sharp in that net. Take a look at that replay. See, Eriksson gets in, gets that first one, and the second one, just a very quick shot on goal from Godmer, who's already buried one in this game for Bradford. Off the draw. That's Siebert. He got it ahead there for Lindblom, but it went behind him. Puck shot out. Here's some speed now. Musey's in with it. Musey, Scott, save is made, rebound, scores! Oh, Larson made the first save. He gloved it down, and the rebound was just a little too far out of his reach. Nobody there to help him. And Musey buries his own rebound. That is a tough break for Larson, who's had a great game despite the score. We'll see it again here on the replay. You see all the traffic goes by and just nobody left to help with clear that puck. You hate that as a goaltender, but there's not much you can do in that moment. 4-0 Rattlers up here on the Knights. Again, this is a high-scoring Rattler team. They came into this game tonight, 8-game winning streak, 57 goals scored, 19 allowed in that stretch. They're a hard team to play against. Knights fired off the boards down the ice. Playing it there is Baxter. Out to center it goes. Skripnik bumps with Lowe behind the play, and the ref was right there, happened right in front of him, and he was quick to call that one. Maybe a sense that things might get out of hand. So we're going to have Skripnik at least heading to the box here. And that'll be it. That'll be the only penalty taken on this one. So a power play opportunity once again for the Meaford Knights. Knights will send out, looks like Lavalley's out there, Salter, Biggs, Lenz, and Lindblom skating into the wing position. Puck fired out to center. Lenz has it there. He plays it over for Lavalley. Lavalley fires it in. Biggs in after it, taking on Suda for it. Salter's in the corner, played it back for Lindblom. Lindblom has some trouble with it, and away is Godmer. Godmer, breakaway, scores! Top corner. That is, I believe, the third short-handed breakaway for the Bradford Rattlers in this game. And third time's a charm as they pick up the short-handed marker, making it 5-0. We'll see it again on the replay here. Lindblom, who had some trouble with it, gets stripped of it by Godmere, and he gets the backhander, pops the water bottle, and it is now becoming a long night for the Meaford Knights. Brennan, it's never easy to be on this end of these things, but how did you handle it? How did your teammates handle it when you found yourself in this particular situation?
Believe it or not, we found ourselves there last weekend, and we were down 7-1 going into the third, and we came back and ended up losing the game, but we came back to 8-6. So, I mean, any chance you can, just keep playing the game and keep doing your best and see where it goes. You never know.
When you have a comeback like that, but you still fall short, do you still feel good about it, or is a loss still a loss? Is there anything to be taken from something like that?
100%. There is definitely something to be taken from it. A loss is still a loss, but at the end of the day, you lost honestly, and that's a pretty important thing. It's something to be proud of. It's one thing to just roll over and just lose 7-1, but losing 8-6 sounds a lot better than 7-1 to me in my mind.
That is true. Not going to argue that point at all. We'll see if these Meaford Knights can dig a little bit here. Anything can happen in hockey. We know that, and anything can happen in this league. Breaking in with it now. There's a shot by Waino and a blocker save made by Balash. Sometimes it just takes one getting in to really, really turn the momentum in the game. Waino showing that he's going to play right until the final whistle on that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't count them out just yet.
Still a Meaford power play for the next 38 seconds. Pulish, he'll take the draw. Got it back to Flanagan on the point. Flanagan played it. Gets fed across and missing it there. That was Juracek. Knights will get it back inside. Oh, and a big hit. And I think Juracek just got dumped in front of the Knights bench, and he looks to be in a large amount of pain there. He's slow to get up. He had shot the puck in, and I missed the initial hit there. Nothing will come of this, though. He gets up and gets to the bench. 22 seconds left on the power play. Officials have this one all sorted. Lavallee's going to take the draw for the Knights. DeMules picked it up and got it back to Lenz. Puck shot across. Ulosi now. He fired it in. Knights will try to get one more rush here as DeMules was looking for that one. Skipped off his stick, though, right on to Balash. He holds on, and there'll still be 3 seconds left on this power play to drop the puck here. Knights will keep the same unit out. DeMules moves back behind Lavallee. Lavallee has control off the draw. Penalty's over. There's a shot. Wow, drive by Lavallee. Rebound cleared off the side of the goal. What a chance that was. Back they go the other way. Bradford turned back there.
They're definitely getting their fair share of chances here.
Rattlers over the line. Godmere again tried to make a move there. Got stopped by DeMules. And now, I think that was Lenz that got dumped. And he is down. See if we can pick that one up on the replay. Now it's Lavallee who's down. Lavallee tried to make a hit, and he got clipped there. The high stick came around on him. The second time in this game that Riley's been clipped. Seems to be okay, though, as he heads to the bench. Bradford's having, or the Rattlers, I should say, having a little conference down in their zone. I'm sure they're just talking about the post-game trip to McDonald's for some Happy Meals after this big victory that they think that they're going to get. Still a lot of hockey left to play here. 8:41 remaining in this second period of play. That's center. Biggs finishes a big check there. Took down Witowski. Puck fired in the corner. Godmere in after it. Back to Baxter on the point. Baxter's shot blocked. Stopped there by Lowe. Got a stick in the way. At center. That was Croteau taking the worst of that hit. Now it's Biggs away with it now. Down the left side. Biggs a shot right on Balash. He'll stop that with the blocker and glove it down, and now Biggs is in there, looking to let everyone know that he's definitely not the smallest guy on the ice. Some pushing and shoving, but the officials are quick to cool off those tempers. I'm sure, Brendan, there's been more than a few heated moments that you've been involved in on the ice.
Yeah, I'd say more than a few.
More than a few. We won't go into details about them, but I'm sure you won them all.
I wouldn't go that far.
Face off to the left of the goaltender. Knights looking for it there in the slot. Lowe couldn't find it. Biggs now. He gets bumped. Puck in the corner for Burns. Berteau throws a shot. Other way it goes. Lucy.
They're going to call an interference call here.
Yep. Whistle goes as Big comes in a little bit late into the melee, but an interference call is on the way as indicated by Brennan. There you see the sign, and it's Biggs going off. It's been a while since we've seen the Bradford Rattlers power play. It was out in full force in the first period. They'll get another opportunity. Face-off will come to the right of the goaltender, Larson. Knights get their penalty-killing unit ready. Juracek, Lindblom, Demules, and Calvert Getz will head out. McCarthy settles in to take the draw. Waugh, Kirschmeyer out there with him as the forwards. Rozkov and Palma will play the point on this power play. Official just needed to get one extra detail cleared up here. That seems to be all set. And, well, that one extra detail was an extra penalty to the Meaford Knights. Brendan, I missed this one, but is there something said on the bench, or?
Yeah, it might be towards the coach, Nathan Parrish, there.
I'll wait for the official from Fred Wallace here. So, a bench minor is in fact the call. So Knights find themselves down 5-on-3 here. Baxter played it for Waugh. Back on the point. Rozkov with it now. Down low. Kirschmeyer. Shot side of the goal. Scores. He says he scores. That looked like it was off. And I'm just waiting to see if we can call this a goal or not. Now Larson's going to the bench, so I think this is a goal. It's a subdued celebration for sure. And I think Larson has probably decided that that is enough for him tonight. Can't certainly blame him. So we will see Cale Puzzi come into the goal here for the Meaford Knights.
I don't think that's a bad call from the Meaford bench. It's definitely not something that to say Larson's playing bad or anything. It's just it's a timing thing, and there's just no point in keeping him in there when things like this are happening.
Definitely not. You never want to leave a guy in too long, especially when you're up against a high-scoring team. Cale Puzzi comes in now in relief. A 2-1-0 record for him. 5.03 goals against average and an .851 save percentage. Lavalley will take this draw. Knights, of course, still on the penalty kill. Although we have added a Bradford penalty on that recent play. Here's Lindblom. Lindblom, a shot. That goes high. Puck along the boards in the neutral zone. Looked like it was knocked down by a high stick there, so we'll get a stop with 39 seconds remaining. And actually, we're now into that wonderful GMHL running time moment. So time will run here. There is a penalty on the board for each team. Knights will go up 5-on-4 in just a second. Lavely, well, looks like he found something on the ice, returns that to the bench, and they get back underway. Puck shot behind the goal. It's stopped up there by Puzzi. Now in relief, here's Levitsky walking out. Levitsky scores! That is tough for Cale Puzzi. You come in, it's 4-on-4, and well, the leading scorer of the Bradford Rattlers finds it on his stick and kind of welcomes you to the game. Yikes. Hopefully Cale Puzzi got a proper warm-up. He's definitely warm now after Levitsky walked in, went right around one man, and forehanded that one up over Puzzi. 7-0, the score here in Meaford. And the coaching staff from Meaford was a little upset about something on the last rush there. Let the officials know about it, but we'll continue on. Flanagan gets a long pass. Behind the goal it goes. Kupek's in there. Erickson picked it up, fires it down the ice. Godmer in. Backhands it the length of the ice. Back at the Knights line. Palma played it across. Polish picked it up. Polish right off the side of the goal. Ready to ring off the post up here. Lenz. He tried to play it ahead, didn't go though. Erickson instead springs Godmer. Here's Godmer over the line. Godmer a shot. That goes high and out of play. Went off the stick of Flanagan, I believe, and that will stop play. The clock will continue to tick down here in Meaford. Again, we want to say thank you to Amici's in Meaford for providing our pregame meal for the staff here at Rogers TV. Amici's, 519-538-6805. Hands down, best pizza in Meaford. Get a face-off here next to Cale Puzzi. Rattlers have their personnel out that they wanted. Lavely now, he'll have to go back with Flanagan to get it. Played up for Hewitt. Puck held into the zone, though, by Roscoff for the Rattlers. Hewitt bumps with his man. Lavely. Racing in after it. That was McCarthy. Two Knights in the corner looking for it. Flanagan comes away with it. Knights up through center. Shot in there by Wade. Oh, right on the goal. Oh, Balash misplayed that.
Here we go.
And yeah, here we go indeed. Lavely ran into him, and right away the Radford team takes exception to that. I'm not sure that this was intentional. I think Balash just kind of got himself caught in an awkward spot there, but either way, he knew the tempers were going to flare at some point in this game. They don't go too crazy, though. I don't think either team wants to risk suspension or anything at this point. Cooper Salter is getting sent off. And Riley Lavely also going to the locker room. A few choice words for the Rattlers bench as he heads off. And we're going to have to see how this all sorts out as the officials are going to talk about this one. Well, as for the Meaford Knights and what they're looking forward to after this game, I hate to say it, but they're looking forward to a game against the Bradford Rattlers. This one will happen in a couple nights' time back in Bradford to take on the Rattlers November 20th. That'll be a 7:30 game for the Knights. Knights will be back at home next Thursday night against Temiskaming. Unfortunately, we will not have that game for you on Rogers TV next Thursday night. We will need to take that game off, but you can see us, or at least see the Knights again on December 1st. They'll be taking on South Muskoka. That'll be our next broadcast. Let's take a look at the South Division standings in the GMHL. Streetsville, as was pointed out by my colleague last week, Greg Cowan, not doing so hot this season. 0-16 for Streetsville. North York, though, running away. That's 16-1 right now. They lead that division. Durham's in there, too, at 13-1. The Bradford Bulls, also 13 wins for them. That is it's a pretty tough top of the division to go through there. Northumberland, Niagara, and Windsor, the other basement dwellers in the South Division. This is a very lengthy stop here. Actually, they have stopped the clock, of course, as they figure this out. Otherwise, we'd already be into the second period by, or I should say, into the third by now. Do not envy the paperwork these officials will be up for. Okay, we're starting to see some penalties coming up on the board now. 5 minutes, a major, already up there for the Meaford Knights. And Brendan, when you get these long delays as a player, how do you keep your head in the game? How do you focus on something like this when you don't know how long it's going to be before you get back out there again?
I'm kind of just focusing on, where the penalties end up and what I see come up on the board and how I'm going to go out there next. Whether we're killing or on the power play, I'm just figuring out what I'm going to do there.
Well, so far, the Knights will at least have a 5-minute penalty to kill. That's all we know so far. Now the officials are talking to representatives from both teams. Erickson's out there, along with Flanagan for the Knights.
Bradford Rattlers penalty, number 55, Lucas Roy. 2 minutes for roughing.
So Roy gets a 2 for roughing.
2 for Salter. 2 minutes for roughing.
Salter gets 2 for roughing.
5 minutes for goaltender interference.
Riley Lavalley gets 5 for goalie interference. And a game misconduct as well. So 55, Lucas Roy. He's in the box for Bradford. Salter gets 2. 5 for Lavalley. Siebert got a 10-minute misconduct as well. That was the other penalty in that whole melee. So there you see on the screen, that is accurate. It's 5 minutes. Penalties by Roy and Meaford offset. Riley gets the only deciding penalty. So for the next 5 minutes, regardless of how many goals are scored, this is going to be a power play. Here come the Rattlers, but quickly there was Lindblom being aggressive, shorthanded, but Levitsky there, poked away by Puzzi. Might have got a piece of that there. Shot over to Musey, side of the goal, a chance, and that was Flanagan who came in and broke that up from Burns. Palma played it up for Burns. Burns fires it around the boards. DeMules trying to get that one by Suda. Suda has it, he dropped it there. Levitsky, point, Palma, blast, that one blocked out front. This is Musey now. Musey walks in. Musey is shot. That's a save. In behind the goal, Levitsky again kicks it up to his stick. Got it to Palma on the point. Suda, his shot. Save is made by Puzzi. Puck fired down the ice by the Knights. Good start to the penalty kill. A little bit of applause from the fans here. Over the line, Palma. He dumps it in. Puck behind the goal. Polish got it ahead. This is Lowe now. Lowe, he'll dump it in. Goes around the boards. Roskov lost it to Lowe. Lowe centered it, but unfortunately with a penalty kill, he didn't have any teammates there. Back the other way. Oh, nice play by Polish to steal that one. Polish, he's got some speed. Missed that check, but again, helping to kill some time for his teammates. Through center, Roskov, he dropped it back. McCarthy's got it. McCarthy is shot. Oh, that went off a post, I think. Something bounced there somewhere. And the Knights were able to get it down. 2:45 remaining in a 5-minute major. Witowski fires it in. Godmer on the other boards. Pass play back. Roscoff on the point. Right to the final minute of the second. Here's a chance side of the goal. Sliding for it there. That was Juracek, and he managed to wait out the opponent. Good job. Puck back on the point. Walking in with it. There's a shot. That one goes off the goaltender, up and out of play. We get a whistle here. Clock will continue to tick down. There'll be about 30 seconds left in the period. 2 left in the power play for Bradford. By the time they drop this puck, they might have about 20 seconds, maybe less. Off the face-off. Knights quickly on it. They'll get it out to center. Palma was able to hold it in. Musey now played it up there. Levitsky lost it. It's backhanded out by Lenz. That is gonna do it for the second period of play. The horn goes to end it. When we begin the third, it will be 1:36 of power play time for the Bradford Rattlers. They are in cruise control, 7-0. They lead the Knights of Meaford. We will be back for the third period of play. You're watching Knights hockey on Rogers TV.
I'm a singer-songwriter from Six Nations, and I've been writing songs about my experience, and with that being said, it's helped me hold hope in my heart in following my dreams and being resilient to everyday Indigenous battles. Competition between spirit, earth, and wind, let me tell you now. This song in particular, The Shiner, is a special song that I wrote for my grandfather. He was a snow snake maker, and that is a Haudenosaunee winter sport. It's my job to educate and to share, and the music allows me to do that. He'll be shining snow snakes and mudcats to the end of his days.
Watching hockey just got a power play with NHL Center Ice and Super Sports Pack. With up to 37 out-of-market NHL games a week, you'll always catch your favorite team no matter where you live. Whether it's big matchups you're looking for or following your top fantasy picks, it's all here. NHL Center Ice, part of the Rogers Super Sports Pack. All this for only $35.95 a month. Say Super Sports Pack into your voice remote to order.
Welcome back inside the Meaford St. Vincent Community Center, where the Bradford Rattlers are leading the Knights of Meaford by a score of 7-0. JC Coots alongside Brennan Watson as the Knights and Rattlers make their way back onto the ice for this third period of play. Rattlers will begin the third on a brief power play, 1:36. That is the remnants of the Riley Lavallee 5-minute major towards the end of that period. Lavallee went to the dressing room early on that one. There was also a 10-minute misconduct penalty that was given to Blaze Siebert. That's number 91 for the Knights. So Siebert will still have a few moments to serve out on that one. Goaltender settling in at the far end. So far, so good for Olivier Balash. He's ready to go for the third period. Actually, let's make a change there in the Rattlers' net. They have instead gone with Zane Clausen. So Balash, he's had enough tonight. Now, remember, he got bumped there in the net towards the end of that period. I wasn't sure if he was affected by that. But in any case, his night is done. And so we've had goaltending changes at both ends of the ice, both for very different reasons. Cale Puzzi came into relief for Robin Larson. And now it's Zane Clausen. Bump there at center was Kupek, who got taken down. The behind the back hit from Kirschmeyer. Kirschmeyer called right away for tripping. He's going to head off. So it'll be 4-on-4 for the next minute and 9. Kubek still slow to get up there. He's okay now. And he's going to stay out for this power play anyway. Although they do have the bench open. Yeah, they're calling him back. Kubek's going to head back off here. Brendan Watson, what do you think was said during that second period in that dressing room for the Meaford Knights?
I think some advice is given on just having no quit. I think these guys got to keep playing and keep doing the little things right.
Lenz with it at center. Got it to Flanagan, who dumps it around the boards. DeMule's in there. He got bumped. Puck shot down the ice. And a whistle here. Officials indicating, looks like he's calling a bit of neck guard there. Not sure if he's just giving a warning to either a member of the Knights or the Rattlers here, but they stopped the play with 19:08 remaining in the third. 45 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey left. Waugh backhands it. Picked up by Legacy. Legacy at center. Fires it in the corner. He's on it first, though. Palma turns it back. Puck out to center. Waito is there. This is Baxter. Got it out, but it's picked up by Legacy at center. He fired it up for Waito. Waito walking in, now got a man with him. Polush's shot, not a save made. Zane Clausen gloved that one down. Great scoring chance there on 4-on-4. And now it becomes a power play as Polish will set up another man. Juracek trying to go in. Now it's Kupek. Kupek, a backhander, just missed. Puck behind the goal for Kupek. There's a chance, side of the goal. Polish unable to find it. They still bang away at it. Get it back on the point. Flanagan, he's got it. Fired it off a stick. That went out of play. There'll be 30 seconds remaining on the power play for the Meaford Knights, as the clock will continue to run here. 7-0, of course. Bradford leading this one. No real relief for the Meaford Knights, as they'll get a couple days off before they head to Bradford to take on the Rattlers again. That'll happen November 20th. Kupek. Puck in the corner. Flanagan had it popped over his stick. He couldn't hold the line. Got it over to Lenz. Ooh, turnover at center now. Levitsky in with it. Levitsky goes to the backhand. That goes high and over the goaltender. Burns at center. Burns played it up for Kupek. Kupek backhands it in the slot. Lowe was racing in, but Clausen put the big glove on it. Lowe got dumped in the last second there, but nothing will come with that. Brendan Watson, I'll ask you this, knowing that it's been a long night for the Meaford Knights and knowing that they are facing the same opponent again, does that change anything? Do you just try to get through the game as quickly as possible, or how do you play that knowing you're going to see these guys in 3 days' time again?
No, like I said earlier, you got to keep coming to play. Just because the score is that much doesn't mean, you stop competing.
Knights definitely still competing here in this one, as Clausen makes another save and gets another stop with 16:20 and counting. A snowy night in Meaford and, well, right across Grey Bruce Simcoe. Here's Erickson now with some speed. Behind the goal, Erickson dropped it off. There's a point. There's a quick shot. That deflects up and out of play. Another whistle. Bradford looking at a long snowy bus right after this one. Entire area has been told to expect 60 centimeters of snow by Sunday. We'll see if that actually plays out. I know with a lot of travel, not just in this league, but all the leagues around Ontario, they're hoping that the weather cooperates and everyone gets to where they're going safely over the course of the weekend. Puck up for Salter. Salter over the line. Fires it right in. Goes behind the goal. Rattlers trying to get it out. Not out, though. Shot back in there. Quick shot. They score! Behind the goal. A chance in the slot, and Cooper Salter celebrating. We'll see it on the replay here. Cooper Salter in behind the goal. Puck comes in on the point. There you see the shot. Salter picks it up just at the side of the goal, right off the back of the goaltender. That's an impossible angle goal. Definitely one that I'm sure Cooper Salter will remember as he gets the Knights on the board.
Knights of Meaford goal. His sixth of the season, scored number 16.
Well, as they say, shoot from anywhere. Good things could happen. Here's a chance the other way, though. Musey in on a break. Musey scores! Correction, make that Burns. Burns, who took that pass, sent in all alone, and restores the 7-goal lead just like that. The fans finally had something to celebrate here in Meaford, but that is quickly taken away. Burns got it up over the hand of Hoosie. Puck hit at center. Witowski bumped with his man. Legacy plays it up there. Polish lost it in his skates. Palma tried to send a man, but that was broken up. Nice play there. Out at center it goes again. Now Erickson comes away with it for the Rattlers. Erickson walks over the line, has it knocked away. Knights tried to make a 3-on-2 happen. That didn't go. Skripnik dumps it and then dumps Legacy, who goes down hard. He's okay, though. Juracek behind the net. Juracek has it stolen away by Erickson. Erickson taken away from him by DeMules. Puck shot and held in the line. Erickson can't find it. Here's come the Knights now. Other way, scores! Adam Polish. Laser beam into the top corner. Give the fans something to cheer about here in Meaford tonight. Brennan, let's talk about this shot from Adam Polish here. Not sure if that went off his stick, but that was perfectly labeled to the top corner.
That was a beautiful shot.
One of the members of the Knights that has factored on the score sheet several times this season is Adam Polash.
Knights of Meaford goal is 11th of the
That's his 11th.
Number 14, Adam Polash. Assisted by number 22. At 6 minutes 30 seconds.
Also the 21st point of the season for Polash. I believe that now ties him unofficially with Kupek for the team lead. There's a pass intended in the slot for McCarthy, missed him, and now here comes Waito the other way. Waito taking on Burns there. Sieber gets bumped behind the goal. Puck goes off the boards, and we get a whistle here. Official indicating, I believe this was a high stick. So we stop things. With that recent goal, of course, that stops the clock, the running clock. A power play opportunity here, and right away. Remember the Knights there was clipped. That was Juracek. He's checking. Baxter ended up taking a hitting from behind penalty in that last rush, so it's a Meaford power play here. Now that they've got that sorted out, the clock runs again. Off the draw, DeMules racing in. Oh, DeMules was able to kick that one ahead, but lost it in his feet. Shot down the ice. Juracek gives chase. Stops in behind his own goal. And now it's Wado with some speed. Wado through center. Over the line. Wado had it knocked off his stick. Knights regain control though. Juracek to Flanagan. Flanagan, oh, just a misfire there. Keeps it alive, played it for Wado. To Juracek. Juracek far side. Got it in the slot. There's a backhander. Oh, Polish didn't miss by much of that one. Flanagan now. His shot doesn't got through, but it was knocked aside by the goaltender, Clausen. Knights still keep it alive. Flanagan, point blast, and Clausen gloves that one down. Flanagan busy on the point tonight for the Meaford Knights. As the clock ticks down here, might have about 15 seconds left on this power play by the time they get all set up in this face-off, Don. A very depleted Bradford Rattlers bench over there, but they're still in cruise control in this game. Lavely had some trouble, but he held it in at the line. Lindblom tried to play it there. Racing for it was Lenz. He wasn't able to get there in time. A whistle here will stop things up. Official goes over. He's going to indicate interference, and Biggs is going to head off. Rattlers will go back to the power play. 10:15 remaining in the third. And what has been a very long game for these Knights of Meaford tonight. It's been a very long day, an emotional day for the team. Suda plays it on the point. Palma, he's got it now. Back to Suda. Palma, top of the circle. Palma tried to feed it through. Got blocked there by Juracek. Puck shot ahead. McCarthy. Backhander there. Kirchmeier. Out it goes for Palma. Kirchmeier. His shot. Save is made. Another shot. Another save made by Puzzi. Puck at the side of the goal. This is McCarthy. McCarthy tried to play it to the point. Went by everybody. They'll have to go down the ice to get it now. Lowe's in there quickly. Lowe in after Palma. Didn't win that foot race anyway. Just over a minute on the power play. Skripnik comes in over the blue line, takes a look, finds Roscoff. He'll play it into the corner. Flanagan in there quickly, couldn't play it out. Lavely's there now. Gave some space for Flanagan, and now Flanagan will carry it through center. Over the line, he lost it. He'll have to hustle back as Roscoff comes away with it. Roscoff ran out of real estate. Puts a backhander out. Skripnik, a shot save made by the goaltender Puzzi right on the doorstep. And now we get some shoving. Flanagan takes a shot to the face. Looks back, but he's not going to go any further than that as the officials jump right in. So Flanagan stands his ground. That'll be the game for Witowski tonight as he is being escorted to the dressing room.
It's probably a good spot for him.
Most likely at this point. 39 seconds remain on the clock there for power play time. And once again, we will say a big thank you to Amici's for providing the pregame meal tonight for the crew here at Rogers TV. If you need a pizza in Meaford, call Amici's 519-538-6805. And once again, the officials will be the busiest people on the ice tonight as they sort through all of these penalties. And it looks like Declan Flanagan is going to have his night ended early as he heads to the locker room as well. He was involved in that melee with Witowski. All right, I believe we're good here. There are 4, make that 5 skaters out for the Bradford Rattlers. They will maintain power play time. Riley Lavely will take the draw. And here we go, off the face-off. Rattlers. Erickson over the line. Erickson walks in. Erickson delayed, but fired it wide. Baxter plays it for Erickson in the corner. Takes a hit there. Erickson bumped. Still trying to find control. He kicked it ahead. Rattlers with it. There's a chance out of the goal. They score. Right there was Godmere. He took that high feed from Letowski. And Godmere buries that, at least his second of the game here tonight. And you can see not a lot of celebration happening as the Rattlers just want to get back on the bus and get out of here. Nice little pass there, side of the goal, and it's already in the back of the net as Godmere is. That's just how fast that play happened. Croteau got it for the Knights, plays it in behind the goal. Biggs bumped with his man. Could hear that hit throughout the arena. Biggs again bumping with number 16 there. A couple of big boys in Yalusi and Biggs. Puck in behind the Bradford goal. Yalusi, he's got it. He'll fire it up the boards. Calvert gets, put it behind the net. Croteau bumped with his man. Bradford gets it out to center now. Skripnik wings it around the boards. Croteau will pick it up first for the Knights. He plays it right back in. Skripnik takes a hit there from Hewitt. Now with it at center, Rattlers, Musey knocked off his stick. Salter turns it back. Salter avoids a check. Got it up for Hewitt. Got a man with him in Lavalley. Lavalley tried to find it, missed it, went under his stick. There's another shot. Save is made. Get in the slot. Another chance, and that one blocked. Puck out to center. Salter to Legacy. He'll play it up to center. Picking it up there was Hewitt, bumped with his man. Oh, Suda dumped someone over there. I think that might have been Lavalley. And there is a Knight down against the side boards right now. And yeah, I believe this is Lavalley. He's a little slow to get up. And he's limping here. Oh, Lavalley's in some pain. Considerable pain. Trainer's coming over to check on Riley Lavalley. I don't know what happened, but he's hurting right now. This is not something that you want to see from one of the firecrackers on the team, Riley Lavalley. When you find yourself down late in the game, Brennan, I'm sure this is the last thing you want to see is one of your teammates get hurt, possibly for, and based on the way that he's limping right now, for possibly an extended period of time.
Yeah, for sure. At this point, you know, you're most likely looking at the next game, and he's going to be a big loss if he can't play after this game.
Well, we'll hope for the best for Riley Lavalley as play continues here. And it's Levitsky trying to muscle his way to the net. He does, but he couldn't beat Puzzi. Puck behind the goal. Kupek's now. He's got it, and away goes Kupek. Kupek to the races, got a man with him. Kupek scores! Kupek took a look across as though he was going to pass it, but then he buries it, and Kupek is on the board. See Kupek array to the race. Got a man with him, does that little quick look across, but then he finds the top corner of the goal.
Definitely made the right decision. Saw the defenseman was taking the other winger, and he took the shot. It's a good play.
Puck at center. This is Skripnik. He fires it in. Puzzi plays it there, went out of play. Another stop. Still a 6-goal lead, which means the clock will run here. Face-off will come to the left of Poozy. Neither goaltender currently in this game started this game tonight. There's a quick shut off, and Poozy was sharp on that one. Luxi at center. Burns picks it up. This is Burns. That went by everybody. That'll be icing right away. We'll take that thing all the way back down to the Bradford zone. Again, these Meaford Knights, their next few games, well, their next game will be against the same Bradford Rattlers on November 20th. Knights then back at home. You see the schedule on your screen now. Knights will be coming back home for a game against Temiskaming Thursday, November 24th. We will not have that game for you on Rogers TV. We will, however, be back for the game Thursday, December 1st against South Muskoka, a team that has already been here this season in Meaford to take on the Knights. Siebert gets it out to center. Busey's got it there. Played it back for Roscoe. Roscoe over the line to Skripnik. Skripnik fires a shot right on. Poozy got a piece of it. Loose puck went behind the goal. It's not cleared. Waito finds it. Got it ahead. Siebert quickly after it. Roscoe up to Burns. Burns has to go through 3 Meaford Knights, and that did not work out well for him. Calvert gets. Has to be sharp there as Roy was all over him. At center, puck shot in. Roscoe went off a body. Legacy will pick it up. Legacy stops off behind the net. Plays it out to center. Palma is there. Puck fired in by Kirschmeyer. Calvert Gates ahead to Courteau. Now it's Biggs over the line. Biggs, his shot. Kind of a knuckleballer right onto the goaltender, Clausen, who gloves it down with about 2.5 remaining in this game. 9-3, the Rattlers leading this one. If you're just seeing this score and thinking, whoa, Meaford had a bad game. Well, no, not exactly. Bradford has been on a roll. They are now inching towards their 9th straight win. And if the margins hold as they are right now, 9-3, it will mean that they have outscored their opponents 66-22 in that 9-game stretch. This is just a good team. It's just a good team. Puck in the corner. Juracek, he plays it there for Legacy. Legacy got out to center. Courteau had that go over his head. He's in the corner, gets bumped there. Puck shot ahead. Picked up by Lowe at center. Palma's in behind the goal. Hewitt took a hack at it, but it'll get out. Polish turns it back. Hewitt now plays it off the boards. Puck onto the goal. There's Polish racing in. Calvert gets, plays it back. And now both teams kind of trading off possession here as the clock ticks down. Calvert gets in behind his goal. Sees Salter. Salter plays it up. Law played that one off the glass. Unfortunately, went up and out of play on these low glass boards here in Meaford. Clock won't stop, though. This will tick down as we'll get one final face-off, most likely in this game. At center. Puck goes back. Waugh with a steal there. Burns was in looking for it. Couldn't find it. Down the ice they go. Kupek gets bumped in the corner. Here's DeMules. He found it, but couldn't hang on. Now Lowe make that Kupek spinning off a check. Kupek bumped by Suda. Puck ahead, not out though. Albert Getz was there, and here's a breakaway likely to end the game. It's Burns. Burns around his man. Burns scores just as time expires. I don't know if he beat the clock. I don't know that it matters. I don't know what the official's going to indicate here. Meaford, they said they've had enough anyway. The teams are clearing the benches. Well, 10-3, they are announcing that as a final goal, so that one does in fact count. And for the fourth time this season, the Bradford Rattlers score 10 in a game to defeat their opponents. It almost was 5 times. The other time, 9 goals against these same Meaford Knights 2 weeks ago. J.C. Coots along with Brendan Watson to wrap things up here. And Brendan, from your perspective, a former player for the Meaford Knights, this was a tough game, there's no question about it, but this is not an indication of the talent level that these Meaford Knights have. They're a much better hockey team than what we saw tonight.
No, not at all. They definitely got some time for redemption, and they're going to play this team a lot this season, and I think they can pick it up in the next one.
Definitely a long day for the Meaford Knights today, an emotional day. We're wearing the purple ribbons to remember Ashley Clock, a member of the Knights extended family. They will wear a patch on the back of their helmets for the rest of this season as they remember her and her contributions to the team. They don't come up with a win tonight. The Knights fall 10-4 here to the Bradford Rattlers. On behalf of Brendan Watson and the entire crew here at Rogers TV, my name is J.C. Coots. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back for Meaford Knights Thursday Night Hockey again, December 1st on Rogers TV.
Due to the length of the preceding program, we now join the regularly scheduled program already in progress.
Not avoiding worshiping together as some do, but spurring each other on, especially as we see the big day approaching. Well, the big day, Jesus is coming soon. And boy, I want to be at my best when he comes. I don't want to be kind of weak spiritually and living sporadically. I want to be full of vitality and full of vibrancy, and I want to go home in the big day. I want to be thriving spiritually, not just dragging my feet and just barely getting into heaven. Remember what I said earlier about the research of Harvard University? Well, here's something else you might find interesting. Those who attend services are more optimistic and have lower rates of depression than those who do not attend church. And the research says people who regularly attend church report having stronger social support networks and less depression, and that church attendance, Harvard found, helps to protect against suicide, and I mentioned that. And in a very real and physical way, the church is literally, it says in the report, the church is good for your health. Wow, that's pretty good. All things being equal. The world doesn't care if you go to church. The government doesn't care if you go to church. But the devil does. And he will do everything in his power to separate you from the church. Because if you get separated from the church of Jesus Christ, you will become less healthy emotionally, physically, spiritually. What more can we say? Finally, the people come to church to worship God. And you would expect me to say this, and I call this spiritual reasons. 2 Chronicles 7:1 says, and it's one of my favorite Bible Old Testament scriptures, that the people of God gathered to offer sacrifices to the Lord, and a man called Solomon prays a simple, heartfelt prayer, and then immediately God responds to that prayer, and he reveals his presence. And the glory of the Lord, the Bible says, filled the temple. And awe and thanksgiving hit the people. And they began to worship and praise God in the presence of God. The Bible says, listen now, when Solomon finished praying, a bolt of lightning out of heaven struck the whole burnt offering and sacrifices. And the glory of God filled the temple. The glory was so dense that the priests couldn't get in. God so filled the temple that there was no room for the priests. When all Israel saw the fire fall from heaven and the glory of God fill the temple, they fell on their knees, bowed their heads and worshiped, thanking God, and this is what they said. Yes, God is good. His love never quits. Let's put a New Testament twist on it. Today, you won't see a bolt of heaven, at least it's not likely. There are no burnt offerings because we worship in the New Testament fashion, not through burnt offerings. There's no restrictions from entry into God's presence here, but similarly, we, the people of God, as we gather to worship God, should be declaring God is good. His love never quits. That's our theme. God is good. Yeah, okay, you can do that. God is good, and all the time. Yeah, we used to do that. We used to have a lot of fun with that back when I pastored Rockcliffe. His love never quits. Aren't you glad for that? And so let me wrap this up. Do you know why Southport has great worship? Because it has worship leaders who worship while they lead worship. Because those who play their instruments worship while they play them. Because worship has always been a priority in this church. Because you, the worshipers, have a heart that says God is good, and you do believe that his love never quits. So now I'm wrapping it up here. So what brings you to church? I hope it is all 5 of these reasons. But if not, I hope you have more than one of them. Because the more you have, the stronger your engagement with the church will be. To be part of something that helps the world be a better place. To increase your knowledge of the Bible and learn how to live the Christian life. To use your talents and skills unto the Lord. To be with people, especially people of similar faith. And to worship God. I'm sure there's other reasons. And I'd be happy to have that conversation with you. Will you stand with me today? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. This is the beginning of a new week, and I hope something here today has added to your life in such a way that it'll make whatever challenges come your way this week be something that equips you to handle them better. If you do not know Jesus Christ as your Savior, I invite you to give your life to him right now by simply saying, Lord Jesus, come into my life, be my Lord and my Savior. Amen. And for those of you who are Christians, may God's blessing rest upon you as you lift full out for him this week. Was this helpful today? Was this helpful? God bless you. Thank you for being here.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line. Email us or connect with us on social media. You're watching Rogers TV.
I don't care what the law is. I will never be a slave. That word, I hate it. It rests on my tongue like rot.
Peter, how does it feel to get paid for your work?
There are rumors freedom's coming for us all.
Freedom, you know that's all I want.
Chloe, careful. Real men would rather sell you across the river to America than let you go free.
Then I'll run.
I've run before. Maybe this time for good.
No! Just get her into a boat. No!
Chloe! Chloe, no!
Word of Chloe Cooley's resistance led to Canada's first legislation limiting slavery. After 200 years, slavery was abolished in Canada in 1834.
Are you the type who would keep going or stop? It's not easy to stop when you have an addiction. Legalizing cannabis won't stop addiction. It trivializes its consumption. Let's be vigilant. If you need help, visit portage.ca.
Heartbeat of Mother Earth, I feel you and embrace your warmth. I see you dancing through the trees. Your song floats on the summer breeze. Community, we come together. We are the voice of our ancestors. Thankful for how much you bless us. Feel the thunder in the drum. All our voices sing as one. Feel the power, feel the pride. Feel the drumbeat deep inside. Feel the boom, feel the bass. Let's let go of time and space. It'll make you dance, it'll make you sing. Ode Wegun, Wadok Wishin. The drum will lead you, take you far. Always remember who you are.
Watching hockey just got a power play with NHL Center Ice and Super Sports Pack. With up to 37 out-of-market NHL games a week, you'll always catch your favorite team no matter where you live. Whether it's big matchups you're looking for or following your top fantasy